Hello and welcome back to the Argonian adventures. So, last time we declared a war upon House Dres, and we have successfully sieged the Wargol. Now, what's interesting about House Dres is that when we declared the war, they had 600 troops. However, the leader died, and now we have our rival and head of the house which we're feuding with in charge of House Dres. Now they brought another 1,600 troops, and they now have 2,200. So, in theory, they are now stronger than us. However, they are in other wars. They're in a war with Ghost Snake Vale above them, and Ghost Snake Vale again don't have as many troops, but are going to cause them trouble if they don't pay attention. They are also at war with that's us. Sorry, they're also at war with these guys down here, who have another 2,000 troops. And they're also going to be a problem for them if they don't pay attention. In fact, that's their army right here, right? So they're now sieging. So, although we have less troops than them, they have far too many problems for them to worry about this one province, in theory. So as long as we hold the province, we should win. The other thing we could do is try and siege just a little bit closer and see whether we can get their capital, which would also be fantastic. The problem with going for their capital, though, is that if we go a little bit closer to their capital, we're going to end up in the situation where they might see that as something that they want to siege back, which then means that they might actually come and attack us. Or they might decide to siege the Wargol back instead of coming for us at the castle, which then means we'll lose ticking war score from holding the Wargol. It's kind of a bit of a problem. Is there anywhere here we could stand? We could maybe stand in the jungle hills. That would probably be okay. Although, of course, standing on the Wargol itself is good because means they have to fight us if they want it. The other thing we could do is retreat back to our own territory. We've got a little bit of room to reinforce. And if we reinforce, we're going to have more troops and actually have just a little bit more than these guys do. I think that makes sense. Let's just head back one province and see if we can reinforce here. Okay, so head back, and let's unpause. Okay. Oh, one other thing from the comments. It was suggested that if we set a court mage, as in if we put in a court mage for ourselves here, the court mage will actually get better over time if they're assigned to a court mage position. Which means that this person, who's currently sitting at 2, may upgrade to 3 in terms of journeyman alteration. It might be worth it. It might be worth putting somebody in if they might get better. So let's put this guy in for now. And then what we're going to do with you is we're just going to instruct you. And right now I don't really care what you do. Do whatever you want to do. Act however you wish. If it's hostile, it's hostile. If it's not hostile, it's fine. Like, that all works for me. Right. And then we should actually start reinforcing here. Does it tell us we're reinforcing? No, so that must mean that we have armies that are unraised. Yes, that is correct. So we can now raise all here. Grab a few more troops in. Is that our max size of an army? We're about 7 off. Do we have another 7 we can raise? No, we'll wait a second here then. Okay. We are still 7 off. Okay. I kind of feel like I want to go back to the Wargol, but we could start pushing in a little bit now we've got more troops. Just have a little look. We don't want to do anything too crazy. In fact, I'm going to put an organizer in charge as well, so we can retreat out if we need to. But we just want to have a peek, you know? So we can kind of see here. I think this might be our best place to go. It's going to take a really long time to siege, though, because it's fort level 3. How much was this? I suppose that was also 3. That's not too bad. We can't siege this one because this guy is sieging it. I mean, unless we're willing to defeat their army, which I don't think we are. The capital is siege level. It is fort level 4, which is not... Yeah, that's going to be very slow. I think we head to this one. I think this one's fairly uncontested right now. It's on the fringe of their empire, or fringe of their kingdom, and these guys are in between them and us, and they're much easier targets. You want a white peace? Absolutely not. Your neighboring ruler has won a war, so Hellstrom has won a war, hence these guys. Okay, So they have expanded quite a lot. So actually, there's pretty much 2 big kingdoms here. There's Hellstrom and Thorn. Okay, interesting. Right, heading over here. Let's do a little sieging. So it's going to be 7 months over here, which should be fine. Hopefully. Hopefully it should be fine. Ooh, we immediately broke through the walls. That's actually fantastic. Yeah, it's going to speed this up a lot. I think they're going to go to the capital, which will be fine. And you've invited me to a grand tournament held by our liege. Ooh, okay. Might not arrive in time, but might not implies that we also might arrive in time. Let's see. Let's just have a look. So, grand tournament is being held here. That's fine. It'll take us 8 months. When does it start? We're going to be like 15 days late. Now the problem is, if we're any amount of time late, then it just turns us around. It doesn't let you join in late for some reason. Is there anything we can do to speed ourselves up? We could hire mercenary guards. Then we're arriving 8 days late. Could replace my caravan master. So you currently provide a 7 speed. We can replace you with a 22 speed. Let's just do that right now. It is going to cost us 25 prestige, but that's a cost I can take. That'll then mean that we arrive on the 15th if we hire mercenary guards and have this caravan master. Is there anything else I can do to speed it up? I don't think there is. We're also going through jungle, so I probably want a jungle stalker, I think. Although these are floodplains. I don't know why that's red for chance. That just might be the terrain map mode. There you go. If I do jungle stalker, yeah, it moves these from very dangerous to not dangerous at all. It actually just removes them entirely. Yeah, I think that works. And then, on the way back from here, I want to go there. Yeah, I think that's fine. I think that's mostly fine. This our land up here? I think this is our land as well. We could head to this one if we wanted to on the way back. Yeah, we can't go there on the way there because obviously we'll be late, but we could do something like that. I think that's Dres. Yeah, that's capital of House Dres. We don't want to go there. In which case, wait a second. Is this held by that's held by a Dres person as well, actually. No, okay. Back in here. Mercenary guards. Jungle stalker. Way back we go here. We have 2 days. We take any event that says it will shorten the time. And I think we're good. Yeah, I'm happy to go. Okay. Also, horse race, I am participating. Okay, cool. I want to participate, even if I think we'll lose. And then we also got this guy, who is not very good, but that's okay. Oh, and we got the jungle stalker, who I didn't see. Okay, unpause. Running behind schedule. I'm sorry to report that we're running behind schedule by 0 days. Well, let's hurry. I mean, 0 days. That's fine. Okay. Also, it was suggested that we should keep an eye out for the prisoners that we get. Because we might get a prisoner who knows magic at some point, and then we can get them to educate my child. It's an option. You don't know magic. You do, however, have 37 intrigue. And that's your liege, huh? You know what? You can leave with a weak hook. And the reason we want a weak hook is that gives us something that we can use against the liege. That's fantastic. So now we have the favor hook. If we were to do a murder, which we can't do for another bit of time, another 7 years, then we could use the hook to help, although this hook might expire before then. No, this hook will actually still be active. So yeah, so we could drag her into that. And with 37 intrigue, you're going to be pretty good. Okay. It's a thought. It's definitely a thought. You increase county control in Stormhold. Fantastic. Travel. The Way Shrines of Tamriel. While journeying across Orion, I stumble upon a Way Shrine, a sacred site devoted to the divines. These shrines, scattered throughout the land, hold great spiritual importance, often serving as conduits to Aetherius. Adorned in honor of local divines, way shrines are believed to guide souls to the afterlife. Lord Corvus Dureni once theorized that these shrines could be used for swift travel, but the details of such a process remain elusive, hidden within the mystical tapestry of Tamriel's divine mysteries. So I can attempt to use it as a portal, and there's a 44% chance I teleport to the next destination. Well, by the way, a 17% chance I die, or I'd rather travel by conventional means. I'm not that excited to get to the tournament. The tournament would be nice to go to. I'm not going to have a 44% chance of getting there or a 17% chance of dying. I think that's bad. Anyway, carrying on. We learned of someone's disputed heritage secret. Cool. Local hero. As we traverse the wilderness, trudging through the dirt, we encounter a modest wayward shrine. Naively carved, it sports a history at its head, and below the weathered words, "Here lays Saint Hatchling of Thorn, blessed daughter of Weko." Saint Hatchling of Thorn? Seems the local spiritual figure is being patronized in these parts, but not one sanctioned by the Hist priesthood. I can desecrate the tomb, but that will make him very unhappy. Or we can say that they're a saint. I don't think we're going to say that a hatchling is a saint, so we better get moving. Oh, the level of splendor of our dynasty went up. We're now insignificant. Fantastic. Main benefit is the long reign bonus that you get. A duel demanded. I don't think I can duel you, right? If I want to get there on time. We are currently going to arrive when? Doesn't say. I assume we can't get there if this is... yeah. We definitely cannot get there in time if we do this, because we've got 3 days to get there, and it's 3 days. So I have to choose the one that says that we can't go there. Has happened? Our journey was delayed by 30 days? No. Really? I forgot that. Okay. I am Helene of Thorn. I bested dozens of women in combat. And honestly, all those fights were dull. So here I am on this road, looking for someone better than me, someone I can learn from. If you can best me in combat, I will become a valuable and loyal servant. And so, on this day, I demand to meet one of you in a fair fight. I mean, we could beat her. Definitely. I see. The travel plan will be resumed. Travel plan will be resumed. The travel plan will be resumed. It says on all 3 of these, so... I guess it doesn't matter which one we'll choose. Do we want her? I mean, we could take her. She would be okay. Yeah. I guess out of these 3, I will let Aslo defeat her. She's now joined my... yeah, she's now joined my court. I guess it didn't give us a 30-day delay because we arrived on the 15th. Okay, need to go to the tourney grounds because we currently won't qualify. Marching into the tourney grounds, I join a group of contestants practicing their showmanship with measured enthusiasm. A few spectators already look down at us, chewing roasted meat and spitting bones. The churls call for a spectacle. Some of us gripe at this distraction from training, others amidst the hollering insist that this has become a moment for proving. So, I can do this one because I'm humble, and say I remember last time, so delightful memories. Or I shall show you how it's all done. I guess we will show you how it's all done, with the chance of actually being able to qualify. Aha! We have done it. 2 days till the horse race begins. We literally arrived at the last moment, passed the check, and now we're good to go on the horse race. Oh my lord. We're about to be attacked. 18 days left. How long have we got till you arrive? 4 days. If I assault, how long is it going to take us? 2 days. Alright, well I have to assault. That much is straightforward. So, assault. Also, it's going to start on the same day as the horse race. Okay, this will be quite a race. Riders. Who do we want to ride for us? So I can go with Chuka G. I can go with Sawanjit. Or I can say I do like a gamble. And hold Jason. Well, you look terrible. You look terrible. You also look terrible. You all look god-awful. I'm going to have to go with Sawanjit because you have... Not Sawanjit, sorry. I'm going to have to go... Wait, there's 2 people called... Yeah, Sawanjit was the right option. I don't know why it brought up that person. Anyway, I'm going to have to go Solomon Jeep because they have some martial. I think there's a martial check, and all of them have no prowess. So that's fine. I'm not going to cheat to win. We've taken the war goal. This is not a fight we're likely to win here. I can call my ally in here. Let's call my ally in. We don't need him immediately, but we'll call him in right now. How long till I can leave? I can leave in 15 days. Okay. Well, this is going to be slow. Mess of legs. At full gallop, both Sarah, Gandila's rider, pulls Binky into my horse and its rider Solomon Geet, and perhaps it was Downpour who veered into them. Regardless, the whole unfortunate lot careened sideways into the barriers. Where once there was a whole pack of coursing mounts, shimmering with sweat, two now ricochet outwards from the mass, the riders struggling to control them. The pack of racers streaks on, the two wobbling horses now a length behind the rest. Say a ploy at being cheated, and use it as grounds to disqualify them. Gandila alone shares this moment's woe, so I can offer heartfelt sympathy to our fellow unfortunate competitor. Slacken the reins, so I can call out to my rider to encourage them forward, or farewell victory. I'm going to call out to my rider to encourage them forwards. They steadied their mount. Fantastic. Okay. This is not looking too bad for us, by the way, this battle. I mean, obviously... Oh, wait a second. Whoa, 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 whoa. I was going to say, obviously we're going to lose, but look at this. We now have more troops. We're actually winning. Well, I didn't see that coming. It doesn't mean that we're going to win. It just means that we are currently winning. Is there anything I can do against you? Like, can I cast a hostile spell? Cast by you? Do you even have any magic? You do have magic. I could inflict wounds. Is that going to do anything? It is considered a crime, and you would become a dangerous mage. Okay. Oh, and that is on our rival. Okay. So there's a chance they become magically burned, frostbit, or shocked. However, you would gain dangerous mage, and is considered a crime for our liege to act against us. That's the problem. It'd be a crime for our liege. Burden? Burden's also a crime? All of these are crimes? Ah, you see, there's the issue. Okay. Should probably have used destroy walls when I did the siege, right? Although that's also considered a crime. Yeah, see, it allows him to rightfully improve. Although that's a crime against him, currently. Wait, why am I now casting a spell on him? No, I want to cast a spell on you. Okay, I guess it's because I can only destroy walls in provinces I'm in or something. And I was in a province which is currently controlled by us. So this one doesn't actually say that it gives him a right to imprison us. It says it gives her a right to imprison us. So we could try and just inflict wounds on her here. Just cause an issue. Sure, I'm gonna do it. Let's risk it. Oh yes, enthusiastic encouragement. I watched the horses pound past the stands, absorbing the smell of kicked up dust, the sound of the hollering crowd, the deep pounding of many hooves. My stallion Downpour is keeping pace as the laps progress, his rider vying well with the other riders. So 50% chance, 50% chance, or steady. 50% chance. We're gonna say, come on, we're gonna cheer him on. Okay. Carrying on in the battle. That was a good roll for us. Look at that. We're now even further ahead. They are actually falling very quickly now. We killed one of their champions, which is great. This guy had 16 prowess. In case you don't know the strength of a champion, just for yeah, just so that we have this in the noted. It's in here. Yeah, there we go. Each knight, or champion in this case, gives you 100 toughness, 100 damage and 10 toughness per prowess. So that guy was worth 1,600 damage and 160 toughness. Now you might be like, I don't know what that means. Okay, well that's fair. Let's look at these men-at-arms. These men-at-arms are 17 damage and 20 toughness, right? So, if we look at that, and then compare them to our guy here, they are worth, like, in terms of damage, like, 100 of these guys. Let's say they're worth like 100 of these guys. In terms of toughness, much less, but why killing them is so good is that means that is effectively just 100 troops gone in terms of damage that can be done to us. So they are significantly weaker after that. Same the other way around. If we lose the champion, then we also take a significant hit as well. But yeah, that was pretty good for us is what I'm getting at here. Yeah, this is good. Okay, we're now 200 troops ahead. Our ally joined the war, but that does not matter at all at this point. Also, their capital is being sieged, but these guys will not join. They're hostile to us, but they are not allies of the other side, so that's fine. Okay, final lap. The horses continue to thunder around the course, the remaining riders sawing at their steeds' reins to urge them ever faster. It's been an eventful race already, remembering when I had cheered my rider on with wild abandon. These are always kind of weird, like, ways that they're phrased, because it's always like, it's been an eventful race already, insert event. Which doesn't always make sense. Anyway, there's only one more lap to go. I lean over the edge of the stand and shout down at my rider as the pack passes. So I'll pay you extra if you win, hit them in the face, grab the reins, or go faster. So the best of the top ones is this one. 37.25, so that puts us up to a 62% chance or 63% chance-ish, depending on where this lands, a chance that something either neutral or good happens. This is an 80% chance that something neutral or good happens. And we have a very low chance of winning. I am just going to take the, I think I'm going to take the chance of it just being neutral. I think that's fine. Right, now you might see that their army has become higher quality here. This doesn't actually mean anything, right? This quality thing doesn't really mean anything, right? All it means is that their army has a higher percentage of troops or units as part of its strength that are good compared to units that are bad, right? So what this means is that we've killed a bunch of their we've routed a bunch of their levies. So now they're left with just their champions, knights, oathmen in this case, and they're left with their men-at-arms, right? So it's saying what's left is high quality because they only have men-at-arms and champions in it, but they still have significantly less troops. And when they were lower quality earlier, they still had all the exact same things in the army, they just had a bunch of cannon fodder in it as well. So, yeah. It doesn't mean that they're suddenly going to win, is what I'm getting at there. Horses for courses. We got a slight increase. Cool. We now have double their troops, triple their troops. Small tales. Being part of the crowd at a sporting event can be a real treat. The atmosphere, the sound, and the sights. Only problem is it can sometimes bring as many downsides as it does boons. One such downside has just materialized as I find myself stuck between the large frame of Casa Jazz. I lean first one way, then the other, but sheer size occludes the action almost perfectly. I sigh loudly and tap my foot. Casa Jazz doesn't budge. Cheers ring out from as something huge and exciting happens. My choler begins to rise. So I can say, I'll make you kneel to watch. Okay, so we can get a rivalry with them. Excuse me, could you please move? Or never mind. I'm going to say, excuse me, could you please move? And it worked. Crazy. Wait, we won? We had like no chance of winning. Alright, well I'll take it. Your horse downpour crosses the line as the crowd erupts, closely followed by Uthsera, Theldin's Brave, and Councilman Belur II's Tier. Downpour didn't even place. I will have to be better prepared next time. I proved my worthiness beyond doubt. Wait a second. Downpour didn't place, but I won. That doesn't make sense. How can I cross the line first but not place? Anyway, whatever. I have a champion racehorse, which gives us supply limit, travel speed, and some extra trait experience gain, and we will receive a prize. Wonderful. That seems good to me. Okay. We could go to one of these, but there's not really any reason to. Right. And I think we've just won. So we won the race, which got us something. Can I close that one? Yep. So that got us a prize brooch, which gives us almost nothing. Romance scheme power and 0.02 prestige per month. Almost nothing. However, we do gain some legitimacy and some horse experience, which puts us up to level 1 horse, which gives us prestige. Wit previously, by the way, gave us 1 diplomacy, so that's good. And our liege gets a bunch of stuff as well. Cool. What a great occasion. We have defeated their army. So we lost 350 troops overall. They lost 750 troops. Wow. And that is actually devastating for them. Because now they're going to lose this one because of taking war score. So that's our war. They're also losing this one and now have less troops. And their capital is being sieged in the last war. The only one where they actually still have a troop advantage. And their troops have to retreat all the way over here. So this is going to basically lose them almost 3 wars. It's crazy. Anyway, time for us to head home. Yeah, there's no real reason for us to stay up here. We're going to win in 2 ticks anyway. Yes, end of the thing. That's fine. Right. Head back home. We have visited the capital of the Kingdom of Thorn, which gets us diplomacy. And it also gets us martial. So now we can get a diplomatic perk. And we are going to take Groom to Rule. Groom to Rule is fantastic because it means that your children just immediately get stats. So first child got 1 learning. Not that exciting. Second child got 3 intrigue, which is incredible. You can do an intrigue education? Yeah, let's do that. Also, do you have an educator? No. But you're 6. Should you not be telling me I need an educator? Probably should be, but anyway. Oh, you're traveling. I see. You can't be educated till the travel is finished. So they probably joined us at the tournament. That's probably what happened there. I understand. We have 100% war score. I'm going to enforce our demands. Gets us even more legitimacy. Also gets us some fame. And our ally gets some prestige despite doing absolutely nothing. Yes. So that's fine. Yep. And each of my acclaimed knights got glory. I only have 1, but that's nice. Okay. Oh, and by defeating them, it helps us in our feud, which is also nice. Cool. So we've now disbanded, and we have an extra piece of land. So we're now actually 1 over the amount of land that we're allowed to hold. So I'm going to give away this extra temple holding if I can. You cannot grant this land. It should be leased out to your court chaplain. It should be leased out to you? How do I do that? How do I lease it out to you? You cannot... Okay. You cannot grant this land. It should be leased out. But leased out happens automatically, doesn't it? Yeah. Okay. So how do I lease it? It doesn't seem to have a way of me doing that. Maybe I'm crazy here? Oh, also we can request the shadow scale? We should definitely do that. Yeah, let's do that. Dreadfather, send me your servant. Right. So it's not like a right click here. Uh-huh. Yeah, I don't know. We'll wait like a month and we'll see what we can do with it. The shadow scale arrives. After putting out word that I'm seeking for a shadow scale to join my court and thus, through me, serve their own purposes, there now stands before me one of their members. I do not know who they are or where in the Black Marsh they come from, and they do not know this themselves either. They were taken at birth and raised in their order. Affiliated with the Dark Brotherhood, they have dedicated their entire lives to Sithis. the Dreadfather, and to the defense of the Black Marsh against enemies, both within and without. Know this, Rajnasa Brand-Shei. We do not serve you, but a revered king of Argonia and his royal court. Do not forget this, lest his wrath be turned against you. Their gaze is ice cold, focused directly upon me, a veiled threat of violence. I know what they are saying to be the truth. Okay, so we now get Ukadek joining our court, and he is going to be our shadow scale. Okay, cool. We'll look at them in a little bit. A night to forget. While traveling through Idaz Zidan, I crossed paths with a disheveled mage who appeared to be nursing a severe hangover. She confessed to a night of excessive revelry, during which she imbibed far more than advisable. Regrettably, in her inebriated state, she managed to misplace a collection of valuable magical relics. Now she's plagued by anxiety, fearing that her dreams of securing an apprenticeship under a great local mage may have been irrevocably shattered. So, and delay our journey and try and get money and a hook off of her. I can recruit her, potentially, if I wanted to. I don't necessarily want to recruit her. Or that's too bad, but we're in a hurry. Well, you know, if you were Argonian, but that's too bad, we're in a hurry. Right. We have now arrived back. We traveled for a while. That's fine. And now it's going to say that I need a guardian for my daughter, who I've said is going to do an intrigue education. Could do it under the shadow scale. I don't think that's actually going to help, but it is interesting to think about. I think Macna's our best one, so we'll stick you under Macna for now. Right. Low county control in our new county. Improve county control here. I don't want this holding. Aha! Well, that's wonderful, because my sap seeker is now taking it. Or speaker is now taking it. Well, that's great. Yes, that puts us under our limit again. Although, interestingly, we're allowed to hold a hist holding, but not a temple holding, even though the hist holding was a temple holding for us. Right? Oh, no, they're separate. Oh, no, they are completely separate. Okay. Oh, yeah, that's cool. Yeah, I thought this was effectively replacing one, but no, this is a separate thing entirely. Oh, okay. Well, cool. Anyway, that land's now away. We have our last bit of land that we can hold ourselves, which is great. It's going to be getting extra control. We'll probably end with like 2.7k troops. It seems pretty good to me. Is there anything I can upgrade in any of these holdings? Yes, in Seoul I can upgrade some stuff. So I can increase our amount of money that we make. Also increase our levies here, potentially. Could also upgrade our history with many things. I could do something that makes station mages better. You know, that might actually be really good. Let's take Invocation School. Because we don't really have anywhere where we keep mages most of the time. And having one that we specifically make for mages makes a lot of sense. Then I might upgrade... I can't upgrade the tribal hold, but I might upgrade the palisades. There we go. Let's just do a little upgrading here. This one, we have space, but we don't have any of the tech, so we can't do it. We're the wrong government type, which is kind of the same source problem. Can I do anything else here? I could make a history if I made a tribe first. What does a tribe cost? 200. Okay. Could maybe do that, but I could also build one over here as well, right? Yeah, with the exact same kind of thing going on. It might be worth building another tribe over here. Is there anything I can build in Stormhold? I could build a tribe in Stormhold as well, I suppose, as well. If I wanted to. Yeah. We could do that. I think I'm going to keep the money, though. I think I'm going to keep the money and just do the upgrades. That's fine. We can do a Hist Communion if we need to. That's okay, but we have an extra piece of land. I'm pretty happy with that. How's it looking for House Dres? They've lost another one of their wars, haven't they? Which one pieced out? Oh, wait, it was us. I was like, they're in 3 wars. Why didn't they you know, which one are they now pieced out of? No, it's the one that we were in. So yeah, they now have even less troops, which means they lost another battle somewhere. So these guys are still destroying them. And if we have a look here, these guys still have more troops. So yeah, basically they're going to lose both of the wars, which means that they're also going to lose the Temple of Soltha Sil. Wait. Temple of Soltha... Are you not even the main person in this war? Harab Conquest. Oh yeah, you're attacking. Wow. So, I didn't even catch that. They were attacking in that war. And this is just a raid for captives. Okay, so they might not be completely destroyed. They're just going to have no troops. Which is nice for us. How's the rest of this looking? Hellstrom is fine. What's happening to you? You are attacking somebody. Ah. With about even troops. Well, we'll see how that goes for you. And the rest of this, yeah, kind of looks fairly straightforward. Not a lot's been happening. Oh, something down here, actually. What's this one? You're defending against one, you're defending against another. So you're going to lose quite a lot of land to people here. You're going to lose some land to these guys, to Moon March. Well, actually, I didn't check the troop numbers. Oh, yeah, you're going to lose land to Moon March. And then you're also going to lose land to this person as well, probably. Let me just see. Yeah, you have more than 200, so yeah, they're going to be losing a bunch down there. Looks like actually Argonians are taking over most of this continent, which is good, because that's basically one of our goals. Anyway, I'm going to have to end the episode there. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.